Hello everyone. I can see everyone is very excited about Paralives. Man, look at the chat. See, now you gotta start all over again because now it's not even, it didn't record all the ones that you guys just did a little bit ago. Yes, the new Sims game. So for those that don't know, Paralives is a new indie simulation game, life simulation game that is going to rival The Sims. It's in early access right now until I think it's June 1st. It's on sale for $35, 10% off on Steam for its early access sales. And then the regular price right now will be about $40 USD. So from what they've announced on their website, it is obviously in very early access. They're going to be adding everything. And they said essentially that there's going to be no paid expansions, no like paid DLCs. Everything's going to be added within the game, but that the game will get more expensive throughout the time that it is live. So from the sounds of it, if you end up liking the idea of it, from what you're seeing, from me playing it, from other people checking it out, I definitely recommend picking it up because the theory of it sounds like it should be really good if they keep up with that theory. Oh, so honey. Oh, also, you guys should notice, let me just fix this. I gotta fix my little sound thing. It seems to be getting a little high there. You should see that I can smile. I don't know if you guys have noticed at all. We apparently had an issue we weren't aware of, and I will explain that quick here. If you haven't noticed or weren't aware of my last two streams with my new model, my character was not smiling. Apparently yes, I noticed it very clearly last time, but looking back, apparently it was also on my my first stream as well. That her facial expressions weren't coming through unless she looked espresso depresso a lot of times. But I think I was so nervous about everything else, no one really noticed that she wasn't smiling and didn't really know that she was supposed to be. Apparently, from the only thing we could find out is the character somehow got glitched or something like that. You need to call them on Monday to get it fixed. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Good. Yes, it is very good. But yeah, but now she's smiling. We made sure all the emotes work. I actually have a new, I think if Kaos is here, you'll really like it. I will show. I actually have, I think I pressed the wrong button. Did my mic just change? I'll press it again just in case. Hopefully my mic didn't. I pressed the wrong button. Kaos would like this if he is here. I also have a new facial expression that I didn't know came with the character, which is dizzy eyes. So it kind of, which Val said this would be great, Rena, when we play Drunk by Daylight. Just having this as my character's eyes or any intoxicated streams. But yeah. Let me fix that. Yeah, exactly. One other thing, but so I just wanted to point that out. We did get that fixed, and obviously, hopefully more things will come in the model. One thing I do want to note, Hex, you will love this, and I have to point this out. So if you see here, there's a mods button because it has Steam integrated mods. You know, like in certain games, you can go in, it sends you to the Steam forum page where you can just hit plus and it adds it to your game, and then you can, in the game, modify it how you want of your mods, your lot, your households, browse from the Steam shop. Yes, that will make it so much easier for when we want to. Yes, that was what I wanted to bring up to Hex. So with, for example, our Rags to Riches challenges, I found out, and that's actually what I wanted to tell you. I've been trying to keep spoilers to a minimum, but that apparently with this game, you have to start off on a lot, but apparently you can sell your lot and everything and just walk around homeless and not have a house. So that's pretty good. Hopefully my character isn't lagging. She looks like she's lagging at my screen. Anyways, so we're going to get started because I'm probably going to spend way too long in character creator. We'll start in the town. She looks good too. Okay. I see a little lagging on my end, but it's probably just general lagginess. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna try not to. One thing I did notice, which I might edit later, but I didn't want to add any mods. I don't want to say it straight up. But the first thing I did notice, because I want to try to make Terra, I thought that'd be fun, especially with doing it for stream. Is I saw one of the first mods was actually adding elf ears to the game, which I was very tempted to add just to make sure she had her elf ears. But I want to try to recreate her the best I can with what is given in the game first. So that might be something I might go back and add later. I'm sure there's probably a way to customize your character later, change it, or that might be something to find out. But I've been so excited to play this game. But I wanted to wait until I could give first, like, actual expressions and, like, views while during stream and during, like, live reactions, because everyone loves live reactions, especially my other Sims girlies here. And I'm sure everyone wants to just kind of like see the reactions as they come out. Also, one thing that I do love that my character can smile now is that my character has the most gremlin smile when I smile fully, and it's fucking great and I love it. Okay, so this is taking a little bit to load, which makes sense. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Oh, okay. Roberto. Okay, so we're in a little tutorial here. Yeah, it was a little laggy, but it seems to be not lagging as much. Rotate camera. Okay, this is a neat little way to do the tutorial. Go to the next wagon by clicking on the blue rectangle. Oh, I mean, that's more of a square, but what's that, Quirky? Go to the next wagon by clicking the blue rectangle. Go here. Our squares are rectangles. Are they, though? Are they? We'll see. I don't even know if there's pools. Oh.
Maybe.
Okay, let's... So obviously, so from what I saw in the... Because I did watch the trailer at least. This is like pre-made characters and families like in the actual game. So you can start off with like a pre-made family, which they give them their little stories and what's going on with them. Oh, these ones are cute. Look at that. Look at this. It's so gay. Little snake bite tattoos. I think they're I say she, but they're definitely like a they, them, I think. With their little pink girly. Yeah, gay? Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love his necklace. Look, he has like a little like crystal necklace. And her hair's so nice. Okay. Already so many cool things here. But yeah, so they definitely do give you some things to work with here. Okay, but we're gonna create her. Yeah, I love this. The only thing I did know, and hopefully we'll can play with it a little bit in, because it looks like not all of them are as bad, is one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, maybe not all, is from the thing, it looked like a lot of them just had red faces, like so red, and that was just, I didn't understand why, because you can see it like on her face, like the shading of blush seems very heavy on the characters, but it does seem like it's adjustable, so we'll definitely look at that. See, I love this animation style too, because I know that was one of my complaints with Inzoid, that Inzoid seemed like it was also very promising, but the characters were so realistic, you know, that it almost bothered me to a certain extent. Okay, so this is cute. So you have a little, so your little thing of how to do your little thing is actually a little ticket. That's so cute. So they have babies. Yes, very uncanny valley. So you can have a little baby. There's toddlers already, so they already have like the kid phases. You can have a child. A preteen. Oh, that's cool. So they even add an extra stage. A teen. A young adult. An adult, obviously. And then an elderly. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, so let's do a female. So, okay, and Ricky, you'll like this. So they have female, male, and non-binary. And then you can advance personalities where you can change your pronouns, whether your character can get pregnant or not, whether they can breastfeed, and in the relationship, if they get jealous or not. And how jealous. So you can, so basically polyamory is a thing in this game apparently already. Open relationships are. Same partner kissing or getting intimate with someone else. Seeing the partner have physical contact with someone else never gets jealous. Okay. So I'm gonna go with female. I'm just gonna do the basic settings for now. Apparently, because you can essentially have them never get jealous, so your partner could technically be intimate with someone else. I'm not sure if you can actually have a relationship with someone else, but it does definitely seems like an idea. Okay, so and they got a voice. We got 4 different options here, it looks like. So we got smooth. Rough.
Kiku? Buka. Lino? Hoopy.
Okay, so not many choices on the voices yet, but obviously we're in very early access. I'm sure it's something that will probably change later.
Mochi.
So I'm going to change it to Mellow. And we're going to make her name, obviously, Terra Ember. I'm sure there might be a possibility for that. Okay, so let's look at their body. Ooh, okay. So one of the things I heard about too was the height thing. Apparently, there's supposed to be like a scale, I thought, behind them. At least that's what I saw online, that they were gonna have a scale to kind of show it behind them. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, that's coming to fuck me right now. So in the beginning, I forgot to say, I wonder if I can, can you get settings? Okay, I can. So in the beginning, it asks you for your measurements. So out of curiosity, one of the options for measurements is actually in bananas. If you can see behind the door there, it shows the height in bananas. So 10.39 bananas is the highest highest height. Or you can be that little. That door is kind of in my way though. I don't think we have a way to close that. I can't really see the height settings there.
Banana ramekin.
Banana ramekin. Exactly. Okay, hold on. Let me change the body preset first. Okay, so let's see the body presets we have. So we have like a normal tone. You can like chubby, really skinny, muscular, a little chubby, but not like more like an average body build. for like presets. Obviously, it looks like you can change pretty much everything. I'm gonna give her like a basic build at the moment, and I'm gonna give her skin. Hair is, or I am very, it doesn't look like you can do like I mean, I guess you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do, and you can do whatever color your heart wants. Yeah. My bad. I was mistaken there. You can pick whatever color you want. Oh, I can be neon white. Perfect. I might end up just doing the preset pale because I am very bad about making sure that that I don't mess that up. Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to see if I can change, because that was one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, is how red all the faces were in the trailer. Okay, one thing we're gonna do first though, because I need to see her body. We're going to take off her clothes. So how do I take off your clothes? Ma'am, may I please take off your clothes? Ah, there we go. Ah, good, okay. Yeah. Man, my character looks a little rough here. Okay. I'm also gonna go back to the thing, and I'm gonna change her hair color first. That's gonna be... Or, oh, the color must be part of the coloring option we had. Okay. Ah! There's so many options. Okay. Back to the coloring. I did have something... Oh, I can zoom in. Okay. I was like, can I zoom in? Can I change her hair color? Can I change your hair color, please? Oh, I got rid of your hair. That's not was my intention. There we go. Okay. Let's look at these hair. Okay. First, I want to get a hair that might fit her a little bit first. Ah, I mean, that's kind of similar. Yeah, good to have you, Spiral. Okay, that kind of looks like my hair color. Okay, let's see. So right now, they don't have like a ton of options for hair, which just makes sense. But like they said, mod integration is already a thing. So I'm sure if they don't have one here for you right now. Oh, and they do have head coverings. That's super nice. You can also put some body hair on you if you want to be a little bit more mask. And it looks like you can... If you pick one of the ones, I'm assuming that has like 2 different colors here. I'm assuming you can, yep, you can change the colors specifically to match that. So I could start with the, get the hair itself back into that like dark brown. Try to at least. So bad sometimes at finding brown And then you can also change your roots. Look, you can make like the anime girl that has like the mop on her head. Okay, so that's like the idea. Bleh, yeah. Banana top. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the regular, honestly. I like the just normal color, but that's cool. And it looks like depending on the ones you pick too, you can have like kind of different highlighted options or pre-made ones. Okay. So, but I needed to kind of see what her body before I went back to the body to mess with this some. So body hair. So you can have body hair in a general sense. So you can have match hair to body hair. In just a general sense. Oops, press the wrong button. So right now it shows that they have it. I can remove that. You can put hair on your legs. You can put hair all over your body. Give yourself hairy forearms, hairy chest, and it is not specific to male or female. Give yourself a happy trail. Yeah. But I will probably keep mine smooth at the moment. So, okay, so also they have skin details. So you can have, oops, I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. You can add things like moles, and you can, oh, and you can change where the mole is located. So you can change that. You can change the rotation. You can scale it so it's like a small mold. So you can literally make your birthmarks in your character as unique as you want in those types of ways. It's the same thing that they have freckles. You can change the colors of them. Bigger, other moles, other freckles. They obviously have the same thing, just in different parts of their body. It looks like they can have scars, so you can have like thigh scarring, and you can change the color of those, and also body scarring by your, like, it's like behind, up by your chest, it looks like. Oh, okay. It's sorry, it took me a moment. It's what is it called? Breast surgery. Trans scars. Yeah, there we go. You can have trans scars. I was trying to figure out the, like, I knew what it was, but my brain did not want to think of the word. You can have like whole body freckles. So if you're like a redhead that likes full body freckles, you can have acne if you're someone with acne and want your character to be realistic. And then birthmarks, you can give yourself birthmarks, it looks like. And same thing with that, you can change the location, the size, the shape, the coloring, depending on which part of the body you're on. Yes, acne rep. Okay. So you can change your chest shape, obviously. And same with your body shape as well. So you can make yourself more female looking or more masculine looking if you wanted to choose like a female representing character, but then have like the bottom half like that. The scars, we went through the scars, I think. Scars was the top surgery and the on the thighs. That's all they have right now, or at least the body. I don't know about the face yet, but they'll probably add more as they go. And obviously, like we said, there's already pre-built mods that people have probably, yeah, this is, remember, Quirky, this is very early access. They're probably just making sure they have representation for everyone in the game. But already, this is very detailed compared to The Sims on like what you can do with the body shape, and it's very gender fluid and trans accepting and all that kind of stuff, which is really neat. Okay, so back to the body itself a little bit. So they have strength, so you can literally determine how much muscle strength you have. Oh, so you can be ripped. Look at this. Look at this lean specimen. I totally don't take enhancers in every meal. Peak female form, exactly. Okay, I think I wouldn't mind a little bit of muscle mass, but I am very petite female. That's what peak looks like. Exactly, exactly. This is the body fat scale. So same idea. You can go super skinny, so you can basically essentially make yourself pretty much malnourished. Which might, honestly, might be cool for rags to riches, starting your character out like this. Actually getting yourself back into healthy form as you live on the streets. Honestly, the animation of the chubby is actually not that bad. Like, they actually did a pretty well job representing. And then I'm gonna put her back. I think she was at 40 before. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how tall she is. Sure. Let's make her about that tall, I guess. We'll make her that many bananas. It's hard because the door is blocking the height thing. Hopefully they fix that, or maybe it was because I didn't shut the door before we started. I don't know. So let's see here. So this is the head position. So this is how long your neck is, essentially. So it does kind of show you what the circle is for like the default. Okay, this is like the muscle that connects to your like body. And then they also have head size. Whether you have a little head or a fucking giant head. Okay. I like that it shows you where the default is. Okay, so this is kind of where your shoulders sit. So this is helpful if you probably have a really muscular physique, then you can kind of adjust your body to like fit that some. Which makes sense. Chest. How perky your assets are. Let's make her assets just a little bit more perky. And a little bit. Okay. We also need to grow the assets some. Yeah, there we go. Can bring them down just a little bit. There. 95. That's fine. Have to get proper representation here. Can you be flat chested? Well, they did, if you didn't see before. So one, you can just be flat chested altogether. So you can be a female with just a flat chest if you wanted to still wear the female body. But I did point out before in the, what was it? Body, the chest shape, you have the options to have the female shape, or you can just pick the men's shape and just be like without chest at all and be able to just be topless like a man, like have just the male chest on a female form. So it does give you those two options. So, but if you wanted like the female like top, essentially, like to be able to have like female representing top, you can look like and make it completely flat, like just nothing, just a board. Okay, this is the shoulders. I'll make her a little bit forward, and then this is the chest or stomach. You can have it like your chest is a little bit out, a little bit. Okay. And then you can change your booty, it looks like. So you can give yourself a lot of dump in the trunk and make it perky up or down or flat or boop, 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 boop. Look, she's twerking. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, anyways. I'll give her a little... I am very... in Great World, I very much have a boot. So I will give her a little bit of a boot. There you go. I think that's not bad. A little something. Okay. Okay. So I have... What is this? Oh, let me turn her. See what this is. Oh. Oh, you can change their posture too. That's super neat. So you can have them that they slump or that they stand up straight or kind of like in between. I'm gonna have her that she stands a little straighter. Good posture. Okay, back to the other stuff. So we did the chest position already. This is the arm, so this gives your arms just a little bit more definition.
Sit up straight, mother.
I'm honestly am sitting up straight. Believe me, Asador did a lot of configurations. If I wasn't, you'd probably know. Though I am leaning in my chair just slightly. Oh, well, watching my character if I'm slumping is so funny with the configurations. It's actually really funny. Okay, we're just gonna give her just a little bit of leanness. Yeah, I don't know if Erebor's around if he wants to try to explain what happened with what happens with my character, but she just essentially like either slumps or just breaks partially. Give her kind of more petite hands. Oh, this is for like the hips. She slumps, curls up. Yeah, she basically goes, it's nap time now. Oh, you can change where like your waist is. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That's nice because not everyone's waist is in the same spot. You can give yourself like a wide one, but you could also give yourself a long torso with like and more like kind of hourglass shape. I'll give myself, I have kind of a longer torso. I'll do that. And I can give myself some bigger hips. I gave her a little bit of a booty, so we're gonna kind of just angle her hips out just a little bit. And now the thighs. Thick thighs save lives, guys. What's the whole thing, you know? Die for Valhalla, something like that. Give her some a little thicker thighs. Oh, sorry. Right here, you can adjust the thigh length width, so you can make them thin or you can make them thick. You can give her a tiny body and thick ass thighs. I was giving her a little thickness, but not too much. Give her same thing, calves, a little bit of muscle there to support the rest of her. I'm giving her a little more toning without like, oh, I can make her feet fucking gigantic like my own and real person. Or I can give her Rena's feet. Just calling out everyone here. Just Rena's gonna be like, what the hell did I do? Absolutely nothing, Rena. I wish I had your tiny little feet. Your delicate little tootsies. Not my giant clod thompers here. You think with how big my feet are in real life that I would have better balance than I do, but I don't. It's actually funny because I actually have a full model. Asador made a joke that I should make an ability that I can flip my character upside down and be like the feet for free though, and have my tootsies out as a joke. Okay. What do you guys think for her body? I think I'm done with her actual body. I gotta do her face. Don't pay attention to her face. I haven't done anything to her face yet. High school is size 12 feet. She hates. That's fair. I do swim pretty well. I won't lie. Okay. Okay. We have not even gotten into the face yet. So there are some prefixes. Apparently the prefixes with the face also changes her skin tone. I don't like this default a little bit better to start off. I mean, obviously I'm going to be adjusting it. I'm just trying to find the one that fits the best with her already stuff. Okay, let's see what everything has to store with this. So this just does her neck, which we already kind of did, and then this is just okay, which we already messed with her head. So those were settings we already messed with. Okay, so I like her hair, but I am gonna get rid of her hair for a second so we can mess with her ears and stuff. Okay, so we got eyebrows. Good sound. You're like over there. Then. Not sure if we should change the eyebrows first. Oh yeah, maybe it's a good idea to change the eyes. Oh, and you can do all the details of the eyes too. I spent so long on the eyes of this avatar, it's not even funny. Oh, and you can, again, like with all the other things, you can make them any color you want, which we might have to dive into here because my eyes are very blue. We can do it with like a dark ring. Oh, this must be the eye ones that I have. What do you guys think? Does that look like my eye color? Do I need to get my eyes real big? Iris, inner. Oh yeah, I already like the white of the eye, so. Now, I hope that saves while I change the... I did like some of the eye shapes. Let's see. It also gives you some kind of like wrinkles and other stuff around the eyes. Okay, I think I'm more for one of you. Eyelid. So this makes your eye... Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Can change where the... And you can make a real interesting character for like those like challenges where you breed certain things out of characters. Okay. Let's just make some... Oh, eye depth, so... I think where they were kind of before was probably good. Okay. I have a session with eyes, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, did that one. I like what that was. This is just how much your eyelid, how much you hood your eyes. Okay. Actually move that way. And this is your, okay, inner one. Basically where it was, just a little. Okay, that's how much, like, eyelid you have, essentially. A little bit of eyelid. Lower eyelid. We're gonna keep that about where it is. Eyelid curvature, okay. Alright. Here. Okay. Let's look good. And we got eyebrows. And you got your little unibrow, thin little eyebrows. And some eyebrow presets for, I think, masculines. Hey, Charlie. How you doing? Have you been playing Paralives? Okay, let's edit it just slightly. We're gonna make them probably a little... We'll keep them about where they are. Actually, I want them right here. And then this is their... Oh, this is the depth. I don't want to change that too much. That's this part. Basically, how much forehead do you give her? Let me give her on the lower side, actually. Okay, this is the... Whether you have down eyebrows or up. Now they're at like 40, but we're gonna give her a little bit up. I don't have it. No. How is it so far? It's really good. So you it's very detailed. Obviously you can tell I haven't left the character creator yet. I'm working on her face. I did her body. And the one thing that people really like is it's very inclusive. Like you have non-binary, they have stuff for like trans scarring, making yourself whether the body type that you want, whether you want a female body, female with male body, with male with female. Like, it's very mix and match, and do what present your character however you want them to be presented. Yeah, and that's definitely something that the Sims themselves do not have. At least not in the way that we're used to. That's fair. I mean, I'm hoping to get into the game a little bit today. At the very most, I'm trying to move through these as quick as I can. Luckily, because they're still very early access, that because they're very early access, they yes, enjoy the process. They don't have a lot of choices with everything, but as I said earlier to a lot of people, they already have mod support, and honestly, I looked at it, the game has been out like 5 days and it has 30 something pages of mods in the Steam mod, in the integrated mod support, which is amazing. These ones. Oh, these are eye highlights. That's so cute. I think I like these ones. Oh, and you can make dark circles. Erber, look, I found you. just so dark. Anyways. You can just have no dark circles, which is fine, which I'll leave myself with none at the moment. But that's a really nice feature. Okay. So I got her eyes done. I haven't even done her face yet. I guess maybe I'm doing the face as a whole at this point. Okay. Yeah, because I did. Yeah, at this point, I might as well just. Where's the cheekbones? Yeah, I kind of liked her placement of her cheekbones, I think. I think I moved them up just slightly, but I guess we could do her ears quick here. Oh, you can kind of, I don't know, you just can give yourself really big ears. Actually, hold on, ears. No, that's okay. Facial structure, ears, yeah. Okay, so no, you can't give yourself. That makes sense why they have elf ears. Oh, you can edit the ears separately on both sides, so your ears don't have to be the same. You can have them both very two different types of ears. Or you can go with like one of the presets. That's super interesting. And then they have foreheads, presets. Cool. Jaw presets. Chin presets. You have your typical butt chin. And have essentially no chin. I'm definitely be like this. I like the smoother one, but she needs a chin. I'll fix that. Let me look at the cheek presets. Actually, kind of like where her cheeks are right now. I don't know. I'll play with them though. I like to show people what the presets are. Lips. Let's do her nose first, and then we'll start moving things around. Okay, so she has this nose. Let's see what noses we got here. So you got a nose preset. It looks like you can change the angling here and the up. And you can also do a more detailed presenting of it. Let's do one of the very basic ones, and then let's get a little bit more detailed. Okay, so let's see. So this changes the length out of the nose. Okay. So you can have a Pinocchio nose or something really in between. You can make your nose really big or really small. And you can rotate it up or down. I always do mine with a little bit of up. If you know, you know. This, okay, and that also does the... Okay, so this has to be kind of here so we can see all of it. So, a little bit and down. Honestly, where it kind of was, it's good, but I think a little thinner. That maybe. Okay, this gets the bridge. Let's do that. Keep that bridge where it is. This just makes this bigger or smaller. Make it just a tiny bit bigger, but not too bad. This just brings the nostrils up and down. Or widen. Oh god. Or widens them. Let's bring that up a little bit and then like that. I've come to learn I don't hate enough. I need hating more. What just happened? I'm very confused at what happened. I think that looks okay. Oh, yes. You have hate in your heart, let it out. I mean, you could always make a para and let the hate out that way. Is this your way of trying to tell me you don't like how my para looks? Let's get some lips. We're gonna start with these ones and we're gonna adjust. So this makes them bigger. This one makes you just look like you're wearing fake mouth. All right there. No, where it was already good. And style, yeah. Okay, that's fine. This brings up the corner of your lips. This was my character before we fixed it. This is her now. just do a slight bit up. This makes your Lana lip fuller. Give her a little fuller lip and a little thinner upper. This just does the depth, so this is this way. The same amount of depths. Oh, that's what it's changing. Okay. I like that usually rounded. I usually like this with a little bit of a bump. Okay. Teeth! Teeth! She gonna smile? She sure isn't. I'm trying to show them pretty whites, but she does not want to show them pretty whites. Sure doesn't. She sure does not want to share them pretty whites with us. I guess I'll go with the default because these ones kind of look like they have a fang in them a little bit. But I can't really tell because it's not letting us see her smile, which is super funny. Maybe if I do the talking? Nope. Nope. She just lives this way now. Maybe I'll have to come back to that later. Okay, so did I do her ears? No, I didn't do her ears, and then that's the... Okay, let me just physically do her ears here. Ear sizing. On the lower size. This gets the earlobe. And this is the actual, like, in and out. I mean, I can technically bring her ears all the way out. See if I can, like, cheat my way into making, elf ears. It doesn't look like you can. No, it doesn't look like you can cheat your way into elf ears, because you can't calibrate them more than that, it seems, at the moment. Okay. So let's just give her normal ears for now, and later I will, I'll download that ear mod. Give her, like, smaller ears. There we go. Fix that cheekbone position, because it reset there when I was messing with things. Okay, so this is just the cheeks in general. Now they're there. Okay, I think I like kind of the placement of them. Probably just a little bit in. And this is to fix the chin. I definitely wanted to fix. So I like the roundedness of them, but I want... Actually, I want to... But I want to bring it out. Can I bring it out, please? Probably not. I'll have to... Oh, here we go. The out is here. There we go. And so none of the ones gave her an actual chin. I just wanted to make her chin actually go out. Her face looked super weird with it, like, smashed like that to me. I can give her a long face, but I think I'm going to bring her face actually just up just a centimeter higher. This is her actual jaw. Oh, actually gonna bring it up just a little bit. The shaping of her ear. trying to say about my nose, Chaos? Here this guy is. Chaos is shaming my nose. Rude. Yeah. Switch. Yep, fine now. Oh, you can give yourself an Adam's apple. You can make your neck thicker or thinner. The worst part is I was actually trying to make my nose look a little bit like mine, so now I don't know what to think. Awkward. Anyways. I mean, the nose is up here. Your nose is fine, thanks. Nor the crazy person. It's the artist in him. The funny thing is on sideways, like that looked really good right there, but looking at forward is just like, At most, I just might bring it up a smidge. I mean, I'm still like adjusting the little parts around now that I was able to like move their face a little more. Oh yeah, this was just making the eyes bigger or smaller. Eyes were fine, lips. Okay, I think that might be her face, guys. I did the eye, I did all the eye things, I did the nose things, I did the mouth things, I did the facial structure. I think I can change the color of the lips and stuff because it did give me that option with body. So, okay, so you were asking about facial stuff and scars earlier. So here you go, Quirky. We do have some facial scarring, so you can put like a scar over your eye, over your nose, and these do overlap. So you can really make your character look real beat up if you wanted. You can put like this kind of like facial scarring. You can just do like over the cheeks, over the face, and everything overlaps, which is awesome. Because and like sometimes in like The Sims, like you only could like do like one thing or the other. Like this, you could just keep on piling on. So yes, you can scar up your character. You can like give yourself some like scarring like that. And then the same thing here. You can do it, emphasize it by facial scars, freckles, and acne. Oh, so this is acne. There you go, Hex. That's was something you were curious about. So this is acne. So you can completely cover yourself in acne if you wanted to and change the color of it. So, and there are like, this goes into the whole thing with the scars from earlier. You can kind of arrange things as you want. So it looks like you're... So obviously I don't do that kind of stuff, so that is fine. I think I could change... When I was in the body, I think I could change the lip color or something when I was doing the skin. Yeah, I can change the lips a little, natural lip color a little. Oh, that's cool. I'll probably put lipstick on in general, but this means I can change the natural lip color just slightly. Okay, and here's the natural blush thing. Oh god. So this is the thing we were talking about before where the characters have that natural like blush and things, but it looks like you can definitely, and this was my one thing I wanted to figure out. Like, natural blush was great, but some of them were just so pink. I was looking for Paralives content, landed here. How's it going? Pretty good so far. We've been streaming for about an hour, and it's all been in character writer. I'm not using any of the mods yet. This is my first time playing. So right now I'm almost done, I think, making the actual like body shape of the character. You have a lot of customization options between what's your normal game. I do a range of different things. Variety. I play a lot of friend slop games with a lot of my friends. I do like solo, like cozy games and chill things. Sometimes during like Halloween spooky seasons, or if requested, sometimes I'll do like spooky games, stuff like that. So a good variety. Sometimes I play like Dead by Daylight. So it really kind of depends. And I also, if people have certain suggestions, if it's in my wheelhouse, I definitely write it down and play things. Like we just finished Love Ghosty, which was a game that I started playing that Corky wanted me to finish, so we finished that one. So lots of different things. I think I have an intro thing, like skirts into kilts. I can definitely, I mean, we can look into that. And the mods are pretty awesome too so far, I could see. I love the integrated mods from what I see. I'll definitely play around with those later. Like I was talking about, like I'm trying to recreate my avatar essentially. And unfortunately I can't give her elf ear, but that was something that I saw in the mods, which was pretty cool. But we do remind people it's pretty early on. Did the developers expose a modding API on day one? I'm not sure. I know that it's Steam integrated modding. So basically you hit mods and it brings you right to the Steam forums, and you get to like just add it to it from Steam itself. So you don't have to go through, I know like Hex is a huge mod around Sims. So you don't have to go through, like she was trying to teach me how to do it and it was so complicated. So it's pretty awesome that you can do it like so simply of just pressing plus and adding it, then going, okay, well you go here, and then if you do this and it breaks the game, and then you have to do this and update it and this mod to make sure they update. But yeah, right now I was checking out the natural blush because that was one comment that I did have that I didn't really like, that when I was looking at the trailer, that everyone looked like they were like bright red essentially, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But it does look like you can tone it down quite a bit and just give yourself a nice natural like pink, or like just completely get rid of it if you're not a really blushy kind of person. Pretty quick turnaround for time for mods, although yes, people have been waiting. Yeah, that's true. It has been in development for 7 years, and they have had people like backing it, like Kickstarters kind of thing. So that is pretty awesome. The dev team is French. They're just ripped off. That's great. I actually didn't know the dev team was French. That's pretty awesome. That's fair. You're like always sunburned, but that's the fair. I like the option of it, but it seemed like a lot to me. So you can also change your shadowing. So the shadowing is just like these markers here. So anything on your character, so you can actually make them not as noticeable or whiter, or you can give yourself more like a comic look if you make them darker. I'm gonna try making him just a tad bit lighter, actually, like closer to the skin tone, maybe like that. I think that looks nice. And then you can have highlights with your skin, it looks like. Yeah, that's these. So you can actually kind of like have them very faint, or kind of bring out or even kind of blend them in somewhat so you don't see them as much. Kind of depend on how you want to do it. Really nice games. Oh, that's nice. Hey, I don't mind who makes the game as long as they're inclusive and they're good people. But I like all the representation this one has too. Oh, you can change the color of your palms, it looks like, too. Yeah, so you can make your palms darker, which is really nice because I know certain like cultures and stuff have definitely deeper palms. I definitely messed with the shading too much. Or maybe that's just the... I don't know. Once I have her clothes back on, it won't matter too much. There we go. It also messes with the shading of her face here, so... Any more look at that. There we go. I think that looks good. Forward to this one. Yeah, EA's been doing some not so great things lately, so it is nice to see that we finally have a possibly good competition for them that actually cares about the community and not just being sellouts that we have to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Hey guys, what do we think? And we'll put her hair back on. We're also talking about has a very good reputation with like different like with hair coverages and stuff like that too, which is super nice. Yeah, no problem, Hex. I know it's sleepy. You can always check back in the VOD, and if it's easier for you too, I have been streaming on YouTube as well. I should check over there, make sure no one's... I've had 2 views, but no chats. That's okay. It happens. We're still very new on. It makes it so I don't have to upload the VOD later. So if it's easier, it will also be after this on my YouTube as well, if that's easier to watch from than just Twitch itself. Okay. Okay, but that is her. So we already did the hair. Okay, so let's check out the makeup next. They do with Ultima. They're pretty much do it in the company, but the buyout, yeah. Yeah, things have been a bit well. Oh, I didn't realize you're streaming YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely better to watch it still on Twitch because you get all the interactive stuff and everything still directly, like the main streaming is on Twitch. But we did when the first day the new model came out, we did start dual streaming with YouTube instead of me just doing VODs. That way it's coming out at the same time and it leaves me not having to upload VODs and try to keep up with all that. It's one less task to do. And, you know, gets me out a little bit more. But yes, you get good sleep hacks. A Mass Effect androids, he tried to work on them. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely, so just like with the makeup, like the other stuff, you can definitely be careful because you can like select everything. And it's funny that starting off with dark because I am very much goth girly. Okay, so let's start. So this is like a light. This does a little shading around the edges. Okay, around the middle. It's under the eyes. This is just around the edges. This is just a nice little bit up top. Bounce, I just have to... That's nice. So you can double up on it. That's pretty nice. So like I can do that with like... And you can... I like with this that very much you can change like any color you want, but you can also dim them. You can really make everything your own to a certain extent, which I really like. So you can make it darker, you can make it lighter. I think I can make this technically black and it causes that to look like more of a dark color. like that. So you can definitely layer in the ways that you need to layer it to get the effects that you want, which is pretty cool. Like that's pretty cool on its own. Not even adding some extra. This is eyeliner. So you're not stuck with just one type of thing. You can have a little heart next to your eyes, just around the edges. This gives you more of a framing. I'm kind of a bigger on the darker one. I kind of like the preset on that. Now let's see the lipstick. Ooh, look at these dark shades. I love the dark shades. So that's kind of like a matte dark. You can dim it a little bit. I love this dark shade though. I actually have like a lipstick like this. So this one does change because obviously you can't have kind of more than one color. Kind of feeling slightly the matte. But I do like the texture that they give the other ones. Maybe the matte, but let's lower the intensity. Or maybe try a different color. It's like they know I'm a goth girl. Or they just know their fan base. That. Kind of just a slightly lighter shade. Okay, back with the blushes. Usually when I wear blush, I do more of the kind of like cheek blush. Maybe very faint though, and maybe a little lighter shade. More like a pinky kind of thing. Kind of like that. Okay. Oh, look, and then you can do like sunscreen. You can do clown makeup. That's great. You can put yourself in a face mask. And you can make yourself all patched up. Like give yourself like zombie or like Sally kind of vibes. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then the last thing is tattoos and the actual body modifications. So it does look like they have many different options for tattoos. And again, you can place them at more than once. And I think they stay no matter what the ones are you're looking at. Yeah, so they only have the certain ones right now. But sorry, but just like with the other one, you can kind of change the location. So you can actually fully grab and move and change the sizing, the rotation of it. You can flip it if it's like you want it to change. You can also make it smaller. And change the like location. Oops. Oopsie doodle. Nope. What I was doing. So you can, yeah. So like I said, you can change the scale, the rotation of it, and then you can just grab it through here and then pick where you want it to be. So, and you can get real, it does give you a little red if it's out of the bounds of the decal. So anywhere within the marking, so you can't like go super low, stuff like that, which is fine. I'm not a big tattoo girly, but I do mix some characters. to have it, but I'm keeping with what I think would be my actual character. So we've gotten through the actual thing. So let's check out clothes. Okay. So they have the generalness hat wear, so we can, I don't usually wear hats, but we can, oh my god. We can look at just general hats. So they have like train conductor hat, baseball caps, backward caps, silly hats. They have like beanies, which is kind of cute. It actually fits on the hair well. They have like cute little animal ones with ears. Straw hat, little cute little things. You can have a mushroom hat. That's like perfect for you, Reina. Look at that. You can be festive, Santa hat, bucket hat, cowboys, fedora, and then you can get 2 more traditional ones for certain groups. You can okay. Put on a ski mask. I bet. You can have a horse head. This is terrifying, but oh, and it has physics. That's great. You can be a pumpkin head. You can be a chef. Lots of different hat options. Glasses as well. So they have some generic glassing types. So it looks like they will eventually have some miscellaneous ones, but they don't have them yet. Jewelry though. So let's see what kind of jewelry we have. We have some sunflower earrings, some regular earrings, some... Yes, I gotta turn off my hair again, unfortunately, to be able to see the earrings. I just change my hair to a short hair for now, just so I can see the earrings. Because my little ears have some little metal ones in, just like these ones. Oh, why is one ear? Apparently I have an earring on somewhere that I'm not aware I have on. So let me just, there we go. So you can have, okay. So let's see. So these are kind of close to the ones that I wear. So we're gonna make them into metal. Why is it only for the one? Oh, dual. There we go. Hit on both sides. Please. I don't have it set for only one side. There we go. I don't know why it was messing up the way it was. Let's try to see if we can make the silver color a little better. I don't know if that really makes it better, but we tried. Okay. So you can do piercing, so you can have your nose pierced, lip pierced. You have snake bites, eyebrows pierced, fangs, lip pierced. You can apparently have a clown nose. Upper cage one, I forget what that one's called. Bottoms ones and the vampire ones. Okay. And then this is also where you'll get a necklace if you want a necklace for your character, which I'll probably look at quick. I do like necklaces. I do like that one. I saw one of the characters wearing that one. Oh, I did like this one too. This is like an actual like pendant with like a crystal in it. Oh, it's like a there's badge thing. Okay. What do you guys think? This one with like the heart with the moon, like my actual character, or should we go with the crystal pendant? You have like a base one, but we can probably change that to like a silver and have the crystal be different color, or I can probably change it to maybe like a purple. I do like that you can change pretty much the coloring on anything. That, or there's the crystal one, which is just very basic colors. It looks like I can't like double do it. So I think if that's the case, probably then the pendulum. I think that would be nice. Sip my water, but talking a lot. So your character can have hearing aids, you can have medical items, face masks, which is pretty cool. Let me get my hair back. Okay, now to look at clothing, or one of our favorites. So it looks like, and I heard that you can like really layer things. So they have casual shirts, dress shirts, sweatshirts, swimwear, pajamas, outer layer, and costume tops. So I do see here that they do have outfits here, and they do have that you can make multiples, it looks like. Same with your formal and workout and sleep. So kind of similar in The Sims, just not as many, but I'm sure they'll change in the future. That they'll probably add more. So let's make her first casual outfit, shall we? Let's see what we got here. We're just gonna do some very basic going through. Ooh, I like that. Oh, you can layer it sort of thing? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. That's like the basic color. Let's see if we can just darken that purple a bit. Oh my god, look at that. That's fucking awesome. Okay. That is definitely going to be one of my things. I'll come back up to it. I'm glad that it saves the coloring, so we'll just keep looking, but I'm definitely wearing that outfit. It has like a long shirt. I like that. Huh. Like a corset top. Nice. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go with that mushroom tab. Love that. Okay. But we're gonna look at, so they have dress shirts too. Some of the art style does, like certain ones, like this white shirt gives me the Comic Sans style to it. They got sweatshirts, regular hoodies. Oh, look at the cat one. That's so cute. I love that. That's so adorable. So they got some baggy options. So they have swimwear. Regular pajamas. And they have like jackets and stuff. Some of these do kind of like layer back over. That's cute. And you can have a peanut butter and jelly top. Or a Sailor Moon top. So, yeah, we're gonna go back with the mushroom top here. Let me change the color back. I'm glad that it remembers the colors. Let's look for some pants. So they have tight pants, baggy pants, shorts, skirts, swimwear, pajamas, and costume bottoms. Oh, now she's smiling. Okay. Look at the slightly baggier ones. Okay, we got shorts. Shorts might be if they have like a hotter outfit kind of thing. We have some skirts. Pajama pants, and then costume pants, apparently just black pants. Let's see. I think I kind of like these ones a little bit, but let's... Well, like, not so... I do like a darker... gray. Like that. The little toesies are still out. Okay, so over here we have full body ones, which it looks like we have some dresses and stuff. But let's first finish off this outfit. Oh, you can put on like socks and stuff. So you can make sure your feetsies are covered with some nice socks before you sign off. Yep. They have some tights and leggings. They do have like gloves, jewelry, so it does come back to those necklaces. So, and then they also have like bracelets, so you can have like a watch, rings. You can click them off to have them on either side or not. You can have just generic rings. Body piercings. Looks like you can have a belly button ring. This just brings you back up to the face piercings. Okay. Oh, I can do her nails. Let's do her nails. Come here. So you can have just general. I can like have her nails a little bit longer. Longer. Oh, I can do the vampire. Definitely gonna do that. And then we're gonna do her nails. Probably deep purple. Go like that. This is a deep purple. I can't see her toesies anymore, but we'll just pre-dye them the same purple. Yep. Difference between those two are they look identical to me. Swimwear, and then oh, you can give yourself prospect. I can't even speak today. Big legs. Okay, so we do this and it saves that outfit. Then if I hit plus, I can make a second outfit, so that's cool. But let's look for the business ones, and we can look at the business ones in the full bodies. Let's see what the full body ones are, because these are probably cute. Oh, they put a wedding dress in there. That makes sense. Has a little black dress. Pretty sure I've seen Rena in an outfit like this before. Jumpsuits. It's a good outfit. It is. Yeah, some of them do look like going to church. So full body swimsuit, so you don't have to do a bikini. If you want to do like women's outfit, you can do that. And Obviously, you can do a whole cow, apparently, a green suit, and a giant minion. Clearly, this is business casual if I've ever seen it. Clearly. Anyways, I don't think any of these are quite the business one. This one's cute, but let's try to figure out what the business one looks like. Let's look at the business tops again. Maybe something like kind of nicer looking like that. Like in a different color. Like just a plain black for that one. Oh, you're all good. It definitely happens. I definitely get it. But we're on to clothing and seeing all the wonderful options like the giant minion outfit that was which is definitely business wear appropriate. So you can kind of have a kilt. I mean, you can have like kilt pattern. I thought I changed that to black. Am I losing my mind? I swear I changed that shirt to black. I just kind of realized it wasn't black. I do that, I kind of make it into like a full body like outfit. Oh, okay, that's fair. That makes sense then. I mean, if I do the white, it looks more business ready. Maybe like a lighter color, but not like maybe like a light blue or something. That maybe. Apparently I gave her some kind of ring at some point. A beer pocket in their sweater, that's great. One at a tartan festival. Huh. Sounds pretty cool though. I don't think I know what a tartan festival is. To be fair. I'm sorry. I promise I will look at the game somewhat beyond just being a character creator. I told you I would. I promise. Ooh, I like these boots. Looks like it got rid of her nails, which makes sense. I guess I could give her a different color. Maybe a little bit more business casual. It's okay, you love this? Okay. It's good. Well, I know you guys were worried. You guys were trying to encourage me to pre-make my character, but people come to see this. They're new. They want to know how much they can characterize. Some simmers love Cass. Go fire. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I am definitely a Cass one. Hex that was here loves building more and stuff. They just asked me to please not build and do casts in one day. I'm like, I won't be able to do that. Yeah, don't shame her. This is the best part of any. Exactly. Nerdy gets it. Nerdy gets it. Okay, I think that's a pretty nice business outfit. You guys think so? Okay. Let's look at the workout. And the worst part is I haven't even looked at all this stuff up here. Short nails again. I was more or less able to recreate myself and didn't really put much time into it. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, 2 hours isn't really that long to put into yourself. Yeah, your build mode stuff. What's one of the best builds that you consider that you've made? I kind of like this already a little bit. 15 minutes into your character. That's fair. I probably could have done something similar if I wanted to, but can you zoom out? Thank you. I want to make 2. Yay, you can make the fade. Back in the original Sims, I made a mansion with 2-story bathroom. Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. Fun fact, I am not a giant fan of pink. Ooh, that fade looks pretty cool. I like that fade. Ooh, and it remembered the fade on that. Awesome. We gotta give them socks though. I don't know. Whoever thinks that they can work out with sneakers without socks on are crazy. Like maybe not like long socks, like at least some no-shows or something, you know? Like, but no sock whatsoever. That's just crazy. He can sit on the throne. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, you can give your character little like colorful little sock things. That's so cute. Oh, I wish you could color the patterns. That would be neat. One complaint is it keeps doing this where it keeps like messing up, like not doing it to both. I keep finding that it keeps doing that, and that's kind of irritating. That's my one complaint so far. Which, if that's my only complaint so far, that's honestly not that bad. Because it's an easy fix. It's basically just doing that and then pressing it again. A lot of underground grottos. Oh, my mainstays? Okay. Ooh, that's a hard one. My people that are in with me all the time, Ace and stuff. I know Dead by Daylight is one that I always end up circling back to eventually. I was a really big Final Fantasy streamer, but I've kind of fallen out with that a little bit. I eventually always go back to Dead by Daylight. Eventually. I just play it outside of streaming and stuff, and sometimes when there's new content, we play it. Me and Rena have done Drunk by Daylight before. Let's think. Like I said, friend slops and just a general, like, it's not really one that I could say that we go back to a lot in like a general sense of a certain game. But just the variety of that in general, like we just played Gamble with friends on my stream recently. We did Golf with Friends. We've done Yap Yap, Repo, like all those different types of games. We've done those kind of things before. I do like story ones, and I will try to finish them if I can. There's a couple I still need to go back to, but like we did the... I haven't played Phasma on stream in over a year. I think they're asking what games I go back to and play on stream a lot. Like, what are my stream games? I know I just played Phasma the other day because Adonia was interested, but I have not played Phasma on stream in a very long time. Yeah, I played Phasma on Friday. He, him. Okay. I didn't want to misgender. You can't just guess by usernames and yeah, I played Phasma on Friday just in general since I was really going to stream it, but I'm kind of glad we didn't because we ended up just trying to get all the right now it's doing Alan Wake crossover and we just kind of sped run trying to get all the stuff in one night. I went to bed way too later than I should have, how early I had to get up this morning. Okay, I think that's pretty basic and fine. Let's do some sleepwear. Oh, strawberry is cute. But it's all pink. Fun fact for those that are, for the people that are new, I don't like pink. I can appreciate the color and I can appreciate going like, oh, that's a super cute outfit. I would love to see that on someone else, not me. I think there was like some, oh yeah, the pajamas was just that. Okay. Stars, the exactly, Quirky. See, you're gonna love the strawberries, the pink strawberries pajamas, I'm sure. Yeah, I was surprised that they don't have just like a swimwear and stuff. I played the one game that we played for a while there for like every week is I played that oh god, what's it called? It was that newer choice-based game with superheroes. I want to say Distractable, that's not it. Oh god, what is it called? We played that. Eventually we were gonna go back through it and I tried being the true hero the entire time and we talked about eventually going back through it. Dispatch, thank you. And play it even if it was just in my Discord only version where I play being essentially trying to be the villain, picking the worst choices. It really just depends on the type of game. Villain, yes. Villain Simulator is very good, but when I played it on stream, my as Jace would say, are you open to other platforms? I only stream on my PC. I do have a normal Switch though, and I have a PlayStation 5. I am a DOS gamer. I don't know what DOS means. I will be very honest, and it's probably once you explain it, I'll be like, oh, I'm an idiot. DOS was the operating system before Windows. Okay. Erebor might know more about that than I do. Okay, so I can have a little short. Okay, I'm definitely doing shorts. But we're picking the color. Oh. So this one you can do the color of the... Oh, I'm so confused. Hold on. Oh, okay, so maybe I'm just dumb. So it is letting me do a pattern one and make the colors of them. That's super awesome. Do like a dark blue and let's stars. You can't tell. I love purple and blue. If you couldn't tell by my model. Yay, so cute. Okay, let's get the pajama top. I want the matching top though. Let me look at the just normal like t-shirt tops. I'm such a like t-shirt person with bed. Maybe like a baggy one. That would be cool. Maybe like a blue. A color that matches a little bit more. Bluish gray. Wolfstein and Quake. Sorry, I just looked at above. That's very above her head. I'm right, 2%. Yes, Ace is the make sure that I don't break it person. These remind me of like the boy shorts. I like the slippers though. I need to change the colors of them though. This is bread. This is just bread. These are bread on my feet. I guess the toes do make bread. Anyways. That just took me so off guard. Okay. That's a cute little pajama outfit. Okay. They didn't give any like swimwear. I guess because swimming is like working out. I'll make the second swimwear outfit a swimsuit. That makes sense to me. Polka dot beat. Oh yeah, so that's how you do it. So you can, when you have a pattern, you can take the pattern and change it. You just have to click on the pattern first, then do the plus, and it'll give you that option to change the patterning, which is really cool. Oh. And then take off the shoes and socks. No feetsies. Okay, that makes sense. And then I want to do a secondary outfit here with that one piece, which was super cute. The one I'm looking for, hold on. That seems a little much. Oh, puffy sleeves are a little not quite what I was looking for. Oh, you can put sunflowers on it. Oh, that's so cute. I think the coloring's a little broken on this one. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, some of the coloring's a little messed up there. So we're just gonna pick something else for now. That's I have so many of the I have a problem with the Sims expansions. Isidore can confirm. I have a slight addiction. It's not a problem. It's only a problem that I didn't have enough. I was smart about it though. I made sure to only really get things when they were on sale. No, I haven't bought any new ones recently. I have a lot of the old ones. I hadn't really been very supportive of them since everything started getting kind of crazy over there. Yeah, I just like this kind of stuff. As you can tell, my character is also wearing a corset and stuff. I just like corsets. Way to can the Sims 14. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm hoping that this one does do well, and it's a good replacement, I guess, in a way that actually cares about their people and not just how much money they have. And maybe and hopefully the actual people that care about the Sims might be able to find jobs in other locations. Because that would be nice, at least, for them. None of the pants fit in the way that I want them to for this. I'll probably end up going with a skirt. Yeah, let's kill me. Let's do SimCity properly. Yeah, I think a lot of the Sims community is like that at that point. Like, we've all kind of just completely jumped the bandwagon of just being like, yep, this is our life now. Oops, did I mean to just take that off? I wish they had, one thing I do wish is they had like an eyedropper tool so you could copy off like other patterns that you're working on other ones when you're trying to make like a full outfit. I mean, I know you can probably just go grab the color number from the other one, but it's like that's a lot of back and forth. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And then the underskirt. Try to make it this some purple. Yeah. There we go. That's cute. And we'll put on those boots. Boy, I love me some boots. Ooh. Oh, they got some gothic platform boots. Your dream. Oh, these are cute little ones. Actually, I'll do these ones. These kind of fit the outfit more. Then boots with the fur. No, the ones that makes you drool. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna go with a different boot, actually. One of the taller ones, because I think he'll just fit better with the outfit. Yeah. I like that putting in heels and stuff actually changes the character's height. Nice. I like that. Yeah, I like her regular one better. Oh, I just realized I never gave her shoes. Where are those boots? I like these ones. These ones are more similar to... these ones are a little bit more similar to what I'd probably wear. Oh, you can change them up. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Give me a second. My actual character shoes are like the same thing like this. Like they're all kind of like multicolor a little bit. But these kind of tall boots, which is really funny. Oh, you can do that. Okay, cool. Hold on. Oh, you can paste the thing. That's awesome. Okay. I do want the soles darker though. Like that. Yeah, you can go pretty high. To be fair though, you missed the part. My character is measured in bananas. So it's kind of hard to tell how many bananas high she is. I'm just kind of going off the screen petition. Okay. I like Simsy, little Simsy. Okay, so you can save your household to the library, which I'll probably do that in general. I'm just gonna put Terra Ember. Oh, okay. This isn't okay. This makes it so. Oh no, these are the Paralives. Okay. Steam. Okay, so you can upload them to the Steam Workshop too from here. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and you can see that. Cool. So that looks like it's saved. So this shows your household library. Okay, so that gets you to it. So you can change your biography, so you can tell your story. Randomize the power. I'm not going to press that. You can edit relationships if you have more than one. And they actually have a bug and report on each page. Try to help. Finding to omit the banana. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Let's see what this last thing is. Okay. So now we have their actual, how you make their personality. Oh, I have a, oh, I thought I had a message, but I just have like a group message somewhere. Oh. That's better. Okay, so this is how we make their personality, it looks like. So it looks like we have 7 points. So physique, mind, creativity, and charisma. So I think we're gonna just put some basic ones in. I like creativity and mind. And I think I'm kind of charisma. So I'm gonna give some basic stats there. Yeah, I saw that in the trailer. I thought this is really cool. And I like that you kind of get more of a ability to kind of grow and change your character more. So this is the vibe. So you can be overjoyed, which is overjoyed parafolks get happily easily and make spread joy around. They thrive when they are happy. Gloomy parafolks are sad easily, but they choose to embrace it. Energetic parafolks are very active and often have energy surpluses that allows them to do more through their day. Serious parafolks are ambitious and goal-orientated. And jester parafolks are good at making fun of everything and are always full of surprises. What do you guys think? What do you think my vibe is? Let me also look at social perks. So social perks are Yeah, no, that's fair, Lord. Okay, so the social perks are good at being alone. Para folks with this social perk prefer to spend time alone rather than with others. Para folks with a social perk good at making friends. A social perk with company with others. Good at taking care of others. Para folks with social perk others first in their own. They're always there to help. That might be mine. Good at romantic relationship. Para folks with this social perk love having some romance in their life. And para folks with social perks love being with others, doing things together. Good at cooperating. Good at being alone. Yeah, I think that one's me, or good at taking... I think I'm going to put good at taking care of others. I tend to get a little scolded that I tend to put others' needs before my own. So I think that's because that's the social perk. Let's see what the talent one is. Jack of all trades. Para folks with the talent perform well in all skills and want to learn as many things as possible. Music. Para folks with the talent of excel in musical instruments, piano, guitar, even triangle. No feet for them. Fitness. So easy. Food. Loves eating and cooking, and they're always around spice rack. Technology. Definitely not for me, but para folks with talent love computers and skills with programming are easy. Art. Para folks with painting and excel themselves in visual art are good at nothing. I'm gonna say probably I'll say food. Now let's see. I'm gonna say overjoyed, I guess. Let's see. You can pick vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian, but that's nice because I know in The Sims it's a big complaint that they have vegetarian as a actual like one of the 3 kind of set things for your sim, which people are like, oh yeah, my whole personality is I'm a vegetarian. Cool. And you can change your sleeping sleeping hours, which is awesome because the fact of like people do not have normal sleeping habits. Like, as those that know Adonia, he sleeps during the night most of the time, and I end up having to have a normal or early bird schedule because of my other work schedule. Yes, because major insomnia. That's how Adonia is. I would be, if it wasn't for my thing, a night owl, so I'm just gonna place it as that. And cleaning, and then you can also set your cleaning habits to normal, sloppy, or neat. I'm gonna set mine to normal. I'm pretty neat. Okay, so yes, Adonia is the partner that I live with. I am actually my real self, obviously, you know, VTuber and all. My real self is actually a polyamorous, and I actually have more than one partner. Which is also why this game is cool, because you can actually be polyamorous in this game if you prefer. Yeah, it's not something I talk about greatly, but I do have some of my partners that do it. I, you know, also openly flirt and joke around, and as they joke, if we play Drunk by Daylight, me and Reina harass vocally on stream the killers. Yeah, exactly. It's to each their own. There's nothing wrong with not being poly. There's nothing wrong with being open. Whatever people suits their fancy. I'm not here to push my agenda. I am a VTuber, and that is what's... And my VTuber self is in her own neutral void, so... But Adonia gets brought up a lot because he is around and he does sometimes join streams, and sometimes people can hear him. Actually, my mic is a lot better. People could hear him a lot more in the past. Asadora did great things with making sure that he doesn't come up in my mic a lot. That's fair. I'm usually pretty open with questions. It just depends sometimes. It's a balance, and communication is the biggest things, as I like to say. I have been with my partners for many years. This is not like a flip of the moment, you know, new kind of thing. It's been a very long time, and it's a lot of communication, talking things out, making sure that boundaries are set, time is spent, and that everyone's happy. Okay, so it looks like I think I might have everything, guys. I don't know if I have to reset the para because I didn't set that before I did it, but I would think that it would remember. Yes, not good communication can definitely cause some issues. Can I like reset, set the mod cover, information, delete mod? Okay. I'm gonna assume that it's fine. Okay, so I think we're ready to go on to the next stage. Let's hit go. Let's see. Okay, these are your para's emotions. Click on the one to decide how your para will react to it. Okay, inspire. Pick a reaction. Depending on the emotions at any given time, para folks can pick new wants, which are short-term objectives to fulfill. So they have eat a snack, make 20 paradigms, which I'm sort of assume is the money, buy a new computer. So eat a snack. Active want is listed here, and they reset when going to sleep. Okay. So eat a snack. It looks like we can delete it or pin it if we want to make sure it doesn't go away. Okay, so it looks like we have like an eat, sleep, bathroom, hygiene, the inspire. But yeah, right now it wants me to select all your para folks in the train conductor. Okay. Go to the next wagon by clicking the blue rectangle. So I did that. And we're gonna go here. Okay, so doing that selects them to all go together. Yeah, so in a way it does. In the beginning, it actually asked with your settings with your sim, or sorry, your para, what your jealousy settings are. So you can set that your sim only gets jealous if they like in like a mono setting where anything happens will only get jealous if they do something like more intimate, like sexual with each other, or they don't get jealous at all. So they do definitely set those parameters to be able to have that kind of more open relationship if you wanted. Which makes sense if the creators are French, because French relationships are very fluent and open a lot of times from what I've heard and seen. So it makes sense. I don't know if they can be legally married to more than one people. Polygamy. Oh yeah, I don't think it probably allows polygamy. Sorry, I read the word wrong. Okay, when your toggle bar fills up, pick the conversation topic. This game is dependent on the scroll wheel and the hostile. It is hostile people playing on laptops. Oh, okay. Greet everyone with a big smile. Ask if everyone is enjoying the train ride. Complain about the quality of the train. Okay. I'll try. Greet everyone with a big smile. Yeah, I mean, they're not exactly one and the same. It's one of those, one could be one, but one cannot be the other. It's one of those weird ones. I just misread it because of what we were talking about before. Take care of your para's needs or else they might get upset. Okay. Click on the food to eat it. Click on what food? Do I have food? Any food? Ah, there's food over here. Eat the food. Nom 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 nom. Ooh. Pick this storyteller. They affect the gameplay parameters and difficulty levels. Ricardo, the storyteller that will bring more challenges in your parafolk's daily lives. Maxence? A storyteller that provides a fair and balanced gameplay experience. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. This is interesting. Can I select the storyteller and then back out of it? Well, I guess we'll find out. When you toggle bar fills up, pick the conversation topic. It seems like there's an issue with the train. Is anyone here a mechanic? No. I thought we were about to go in. I guess I thought maybe I was gonna be able to pick. I guess I picked the challenging one because I wasn't sure. I thought it was gonna give options. That's what it looked like it would do in the one thing. I picked the challenge. I checked Ricardo. I picked the challenging one. I saw in the trailer it looked like when you picked them, it came with like the one check or whatever. You got like bars to like pick items and like your things, but it didn't really say much. I thought it would give more explanation. It did not. So I guess I picked the more challenging of the ones. Yeah, I was just like, I thought it would give you more information, but I was leaning more towards the challenging anyways as someone who's gonna do that. Okay, so purchase a house and click on the house icon to see the lot. Okay. So there's definitely lots of options. So if I was doing build, it looks like they definitely have some like, oh, this one has cows on it. That's so cute. They have just like regular houses here. Sensitivity is a little bit. It moves really fast. This one looks like it's like in play. Yeah, exactly. Me and my hacks that was here earlier, we've always done like, well, not multiplayer for per se, but like playing against each other somewhat. Like doing a challenge and we're both doing the same challenge to see who can complete the challenge first. So we've kind of always brought before the challenges in the game of Sims was a thing. So it was something that I'm sure we'll bring in. But yeah, let me click on one of these. So it looks like I have 30,000. So it looks like all the houses are okay. So those ones are more expensive over there. That makes sense. Let me get those starter ones around me. So if I click on it, 2 bananas. This one's a 4-bedroom with 2 baths. Okay. This one's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. That one's only 27. This one's 28 and it's bigger. This one's 28 for a 1-bedroom. What is up with these pricing? Oh, thank you for the follow, Lord. Imagine all the bananas. Imagine. I think it's kind of funny though that the pricing is only like 1,000 off, and like some of these are like huge in comparison. Is there like a way to like view it more? I would love to like look inside like a realtor. Like, can I get like pictures of the house? Can I get like, can I see more what it looks like inside? I guess you can zoom in and see the outside. I mean, this one's kind of cute. This one's like a little basic starter home. It has a little porch outside and a shed. Oh, that's so cute. That's very cute. Oh, that's some lures right there. We got liar spray painted on the middle of the sidewalk. Oh, that looks like there's a pharmacy. Yeah, if you didn't see it, it's right there. Oh, and that's super cute. And from that house, there's little like sidewalk chalk, and they have graffiti on the water towers. Okay. Let's see what is over here a little bit. This is a 3-bedroom one, and it looks like it's maybe like above a business, like an apartment complex. you stayed up on one of the houses on the hill. So one of these like big ones over here. I saw there's like a giant castle. Yeah, you know how I feel. I mean, I love this big blue house here. That's out of my price range. It has like a gazebo and a well. It's so pretty. Yeah, these ones are bigger. I'll have to look into that later. I think I might go with this one over here in the corner somewhat. Yeah. Yeah, these are just plots of land. And I have already promised I will not be building. So I think I might just go with this little cute one that's kind of like in the suburby area. Yeah, I'm trying to go with what I would pick as that fits with my character. I am not an apartment galley. This one's kind of cute, but it's like in the middle of the city area. I just wish I could look inside the houses a little more. They have a little one over here. Oh, this is super cute. 2-bedroom residence. That one's super expensive though. That was the one I picked in the end. Yeah, this one over here. I mean, it's like, this one is bigger and I can make more rooms. I can make like an office and stuff in here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We can edit it a little bit. Okay. Let's purchase this one. Excited noises. Oh, I'm in the grass. Okay. So they got a pause button. Okay. So it's currently 7 a.m. in the game. Yeah, I was like, the cameras, I was like, where am I? Okay, let's see here. Let's see this layout. Kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. What we got? That's what I figured when looking at it. That's why I was like, for 1,000 more, it looks like I get my own house here. Like, that didn't, I think they definitely need to adjust the pricing. Like, if you're only getting an apartment building, like, even in The Sims, like, the things were a little bit different, or you paid, like, a weekly, like, obviously rent and stuff, but I think it should be a little bit more, and maybe, like, a way to kind of, like, view the inside somewhat. It's the O'Connor house from Roseanne, really? Okay. So they got like a bedroom up here. Looks like a bathroom with a laundry room. So that looks like that. I don't know if those are actual like workable. Probably not. There's a closet up here. I love that there's actual closets like built into these. Okay, how do I go downstairs? Oh. Oh god, it's so pink. Well, these rooms are gonna get remodeled anyways. Oh, and they have like a room that's like storage. That's super cute. Closet, and then a really nice like huge bathroom down here. Okay, okay, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, it's like a basement with like the rest of the building. So they have 2 floors, but yeah, so they have 2 floors. The upper has like the master bathroom, and it looks like a crib. But the downstairs has like the rest of the bedrooms in an extra building. Yeah, the walk-in closets are super cool. I really like that. That's like, it brings a lot of realism to the game. So yeah, it also has like a backyard. And a shed. Does the shed do anything? Yeah, I guess you can go into it. Okay, I toggle the walls to make that a little easier for us to see what we're doing. Okay, so let's check out all the things. So it looks like it's giving us like to the starter, not trailer, starter tutorial stuff. So it wants us to find a job, place a decorative item in your home, and cook a meal. It looks like we have some mail. Welcome. Monday, Spring 1, Year 1. Welcome to Paralives. And This life is yours to have fun. Paralives development team. Oh, that's super nice. Oh, they gave us some little extra money in game and a little decorative item. That's super cute. And the newspaper. So this is the newspaper it looks like for the actual like thing. Monday, spring 1, year 1. Mayor Gloomberg welcomes the Amber household and shares a list of activities to do around town. The astronomy club will observe the rare space phenomenon. Join them tonight. The mountain park. Please stop at the graffiti with Gloomberg. So that was something that I saw in the trailer. Is that you can do... Yeah. I'm sure you can probably get it back. I'm sure there's probably like a spot that shows your mail. Yeah, it looks like it's a housing item and some like 100 paralooms or whatever the money is called. Yeah, I did see that you can do stuff around town, which is super nice. That's super cool. Okay. You can just do that and then send your sim away, but I'm just gonna go back to my sim. I'm gonna say sim for a while. Para, not sim. Okay, so this is your profile. So this shows all your stuff, and it looks like you can gain other things. So it shows vibe, but it shows 2 unlocked, so you can level up. Social perk, not yet, but talents you can. And it does show like your aging bar here. So these are your goals with the little exclamation point. So we're gonna, so we find a job, place a decorative item in your home, cook a meal, and then discover the town. We collect 5 gens mushrooms, make a donation to the museum, make a donation to the community center, buy something at the shop, and become an acquaintance with 3 paras. Yeah, I always use the mods to like make things bigger and smaller and like make it feel more lived in. But I thought it was awesome from just what I saw from the trailers, the fact that you can do that from just playing the game. And the colors for it. Okay, so this is the household item. So the puppy candles. This is Carla's candle of the month. Social, so this shows your relationships. This is your occupation, so when you have your job, this is where you're going to be. Right, exactly. Skills, so this shows your basic skills. So because of what we picked, I have some already skills in food, but all my other ones are pretty low. So right now it says the maximum level for each skill is 20. However, not all levels unlock something new just yet. And then your thoughts. So then it goes back to here. So here are some wants. So pick a reaction, complaining a want, vibe, emotion, inspired, and happiness aura. So I can pick a reaction, level up food knowledge, become friends with Roberta, flirt with Roberto. No, I'm good. Roberto, it's not my type. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna lore accurate. Oh, what, the flirt? Is that the lore accurate Terra? Flirting? Okay. So let's just check things out a little bit. Let's settle in the home. So it wants us to find a job. I think we need a computer to find a job though. But it wants us to cook a meal. We're not really hungry yet. How do we find a job? Work. Yeah, go to a working. Most pair folks earn money. When pair has a job, they automatically pay there from work. Not work. So it looks like you can find jobs either at a computer, the phone, or find a job poster when working around town. You can literally just walk around town and find jobs. That's pretty neat. Yeah, apparently it's not the paper. Yeah, you do it from your phone. Haven't pissed off a sim. Did they actually punish you for it? I don't know. Nerdy would probably know that. She's been playing a little bit. The phone, find jobs. So let's look at the jobs. It's okay. Okay, software development, definitely not my expertise. A receptionist at a museum library, not bad. Service, so store clerk, hairdresser, receptionist, store clerk. And it does show you like higher ones that are hiring, but they're not there, which is pretty cool. Music therapist at a hospital, interesting. Physical education teacher, that's pretty cool. That's really fair. I mean, technically you can, like, the phone makes sense too, because you can look up jobs on your phone. Maintenance, healthcare, you can be a nurse, science, fitness, or food. Interesting. I guess I'll go in a service one. Oh, you can be a store clerk at a plant shop. That's so cute. Yeah, let's do that. 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, you can pick your hours. Cool. So 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. You can do a 12 to 5 or 5 to 10. I think 12 to 5 sounds good. You can sleep in a little bit, but still get home enough to kind of hang out with people. I can either work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That would be terrible. I would hate just be like work off, work off, work off. I just want to get it done with. I want to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's definitely part-time. And work starts Tuesday, so it starts tomorrow. So let's look. Let's actually pause again for a second. How do you build? You just not fully into building. Don't panic. I just want to sell some items in this house. I do not need a crib. How do you newspaper, mail? I mean, saving's a good idea in general. Thank you, save. That's a joke because Hex and I do that when we're doing it. And there was one time I was working for hours when I was like hanging out with our guy friends in voice chat, and I just freaked out because I was working for hours organizing the Sims and building all this stuff in this house that I was working on, and the game crashed and I lost hours of work because I didn't save. So they actually recorded her going, "Thank you, save." So then they would play it every once in a while to remind me to save on the soundboard in Discord. It was terrible, but super funny. Okay, how do I build? Yeah. Nerdy, how do you get to build mode? I don't think it's the build is. Yeah, I did make sure to enable autosave. Else next to your picture. Oh, I don't think I would have thought of that at all. I don't know why I didn't realize what this was. Okay, that's fair. Also, I want to note that I noticed in the settings, I don't know if you guys looked at it, they actually had an option to not pause time when in build mode. People are crazy to think that you shouldn't have things paused in build mode. I saw that option. I'm like, haha, no. Rooms, furnishings, brain tools, and a search function. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I know I set it so it's not on military time. Okay. We do not need a crib. Can you unpack these boxes or anything? Curious. Can I send them do anything with these? No, they can't, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I think that's a neat little, like, story thing. I also think it's a lot smoother getting, I don't know if anyone's noticed it, a lot smoother getting between the build mode and the play mode, because I feel like when you go to the build mode, usually it's like laggy. But I don't feel like this is laggy at all. Okay, we're gonna make this room into an office. Yeah. It's just where I live and stuff, military time isn't as common, so I can do it. It just takes me a moment because I have to think about it every time. Okay, so let's see. So they do have like kind of starter things just like that. So we got like an office area. Okay. Can I have like a gaming desk? Like some like more simple looking desks. Tabletop. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna figure this out. Okay, so you can alt to not have it snap and just move it freely. But you can have the snap on and shift to move vertically. Oh, okay, so that just means you can bring it up and down. Rotate to drag. Rotate 90 degrees. Okay. And then rotate. You can do it clockwise and all that. That makes sense. I think I would want it. I think you can also, can't you also make things just bigger in general? Rotate it like that. Okay. Stretch it out and be like 5 tiles long. Okay. There we go. I figured it was because I had to place it first. Because I have a pretty decently big desk. I think making it kind of bigger makes sense. Yeah, I like that there's a snap grid and also a just normal grid. Ah. No, that's not what I wanted. I was just trying to grab it. I didn't mean to. Okay. I was just trying to make sure it was centered in the snap grid part, and then it was just like, that's fair. So you can have just like a gaming chair. I have one like this. Yeah, it annoys the shit out of you. That makes sense. Oh, you can make him like really different. And I like that it kind of shows you in the picture how you're doing it. Oh, what? You black? Okay. Oh. Pretty cool. Oh, interesting. That's a really interesting job. How did you get into doing that? Oh, it's like, do I want to spend all my money on a gaming set? Probably not. Do a very basic one though. You're a scientist. Wow. Later came to work in a factory and designing UIs properly when difference between life and death there. Yeah, that is very fair. I would not. Yeah, that would be very bad. Yep, I did know that. I actually have a couple friends that are colorblind. So it's really interesting. And they are indeed not colorblind in the same way. It did want me to put some decor down. I like plants. Do a plant. Oh, this one's pretty. I like the duck. But yeah, I like this one. I need to one size though. Ah, I love it. I love that you can just size things. That's so nice. Okay, let's look at the floor. Oh, we're gonna look at walls, paint. Where is carpet? That is my question. Base is purple blue color. And say, is he really? I know that he has trouble telling it apart, but a lot of guys actually have a lot of time trouble seeing the those colors. Oh, that's nice. How do I get carpet? This helps. Carpet. Carpeting. 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 There we go. Like wood floor. Okay, right, floor. Okay, there we go. Floor. Linoleum. I think I want some wood floor. Like a dark hardwood. Oop, I changed the floor in that other room. I didn't mean to. To easy move furniture. I mean, it doesn't seem too hard to move the furniture. It's just definitely a little different. There's a learning curve to it. I like that one. And let's do wall. Oh, that's. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute. flowers. You got some more basic stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's only been out 5 days. I mean, for only being out 5 days, like, this is pretty great. It's nice. Now, I know I said I wouldn't build, but this technically isn't building. It's decorating. I'm learning the decoration. It's the loophole. Hey, Phil, honey. We're playing Paralives. I know, I'm up a little bit longer than I usually am. But this game is really cool, and I took 2 hours to make my character. Which is 0% surprising. It's actually super detailed and really cool. You can be an egg. Egg. Yeah, it sounds about right. Sounds pretty accurate to you. Yeah, that checks out. Like a plain rug? Yeah, like a pattern. But no, this game's pretty cool. It's a new life simulation game that is hopefully will definitely cause the Sims a lot of trouble when they realize that all their people are willing to just jump ship and go. But yeah, no, this game's pretty cool because you can really, one thing I really like so far is you can basically scale things up and move things how you want to move them. You can snap them into place, you can make them smaller, you can rotate things. And it gives like color patterns too, like you can straight up change the color of whatever you want. Make it as really cool and neat, like no cheats needed, it's just part of the gameplay. You can lock things in or snap them. Have the space kind of move exactly how you want it to move. Yeah, if you don't like it, delete it, get your money back. Try again. Like, you do kind of have to play around with it a little bit because you kind of have to like make the sizing, change the whatever, and then move things around as you need. Leave. I love this. I need I need this rug. Leave. That's Adonia's one right there. Leave. I just noticed it. That's super funny. Yeah, but it's in super early access. It's only been out for a couple days. I think I might have mentioned it to you. I'm not quite sure. My cat is screaming. He is clearly upset. But this is a pre-made house. And that's my para right there. She's actually standing outside here. See? It actually had a lot of character creator. Mom! Mom! Essentially. But yeah, this is her. I mean, and you'd like it. They actually have a lot in the kind of, as I was describing, the animation style on this is like still a little cartoony, but almost has that like Comic Sans kind of like vibe to it, you know, that like real definition, like where they do when in like the games where the comics and the games that they have it like oh god, what's the name of it? Is it Borderlands or something like that? I forget which one is like the game's like completely in that like comic like style. But it like has a slight ability of that. But yeah, you can definitely tone things up. Like you can tell like this person, it's completely like trans and like non-binary and all, like very accepting all around. You can change your pronouns, you can make yourself non-binary, you can change like how you get pregnant, who gets pregnant if you want to. Like you can even change your like relationship status stuff, so you can actually make it if your character does or doesn't get jealous in the game. So essentially you can make your character like open or poly in their relationships, because you can make it that your character doesn't get jealous if they orgy, let's go, do stuff like that. So I spent 2 hours in character customization. It definitely doesn't, and it actually has mod integrated support with Steam already. So that's pretty cool. So there's lots of cool stuff. I was kind of just checking out the build mode a little bit here, because this was a pre-made house. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like you can click on things and it's like, oh, I don't like the color of this bed. And you can like pick a color scheme, or you can be like, well, I want to make my own, and they actually have a whole color swatch where you can change that. And it looks like you can also make the textiles different. That's pretty awesome. So I can make the bed sheets and stuff different, which I didn't even know that when I started this. Yeah.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. I need it. Yeah, I think next week on Saturday, I'm definitely going to have to come back, because we haven't even gotten to full gameplay yet. And if it wasn't a night that I gotta get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, I would definitely just keep playing. But I know that I'm going to have to eventually start getting ready for sleep time soon. I like these leaves. That's super cool. But yeah, so I can change the blanket, so I can like pick the color I want. As you can guess, I've been going a lot of purples and stuff. And it even changes the textile, so you can kind of preview the textile, how it's going to look. Be like a rich purple. Oh, you're fine. You can change the sheet color, so say like your sheets are blue or a different like off color here. There we go. And then you can change the throw blanket. Let's say the throw blanket is a whole different color. Like you do have to be kind of careful, because obviously if you do like go too crazy with the thing, you'll end up like with a neon color thing that doesn't really transition well. And you can even change the wood in the frame. That's super awesome. I like kind of a darker wood. And it looks like you can actually choose the tile, the kind of too. It looks like you don't have to go with like regular wood. You can do like any texture that you have in the game. Kind of have it go over like that, and that's super awesome. I mean, all these might not look the greatest, but the option for it is amazing. Yes, I did talk about that in the beginning, that we did get it all fixed up, and my character is no longer frowning. We got it so my mouth moves properly with it, and she can actually smile again. So, and I did set up a button for, as we talked about, the dizzy eyes, and I was joking with Rena earlier that we'll definitely have to use them for a Drunk by Daylight or in some type of intoxication. because it's super funny. So yeah, and one thing you can too do is, this is something like a lot of people are super excited about. Let me move this for a second. Is you can scale things. So you can just make your bed bigger. And look, if you want a fucking triple bed, it just gives you another pillow. And look, you got 4 pillows now. It just duplicates. Or if you're like, oh, I like all this, but you know, she needs a little single bed because, you know, you're making it into a smaller room, you can totally do that. Isn't that super cool? So, you know, if you're like, oh, I want to have like a bigger bed because, you know, I have a king bed and that's what I want. So I'm going to have a giant freaking bed. You can do that and then place your nightstand back over there. And have a gigantic bed, or make it smaller or whatever. Same thing with like the couches and stuff. So like pretty much everything is customization. So you can, as I said, you can fit it to your space, to what you feel like you need with your character. And a lot of them have like preset ones, so you can change them, like the colors and stuff, a little easier. If there are things that already have a pre-met rug, preset things. So it's pretty cool. And then you can just switch easily in and out. So we found a job already, which was pretty cool. You know, oh, maybe because I have to first play. There you go. I did place a decorative item. All that was decorative. And now let's try to make a meal. Right, exactly. Like, it's nice because it's like a microwave hot dog, instant rice, frozen pizza, spaghetti marinara, bagel and cream cheese. Let's do a frozen pizza. Meal group. Sure. Pizza, yes. But yeah, it's nice because it's like if you find like a couch or some kind of object that you like, you can actually like, you don't have to be like, oh, I really like this, but it doesn't fit in my area. So then you're just kind of fucked. Okay, let's see. Are they just gonna put it in? Okay, yeah, they just put it in. Yeah, I try to make her look like my Abby as much as possible. And the mod's are really cool. We were talking about if I can edit her actual thing at all. I didn't want to add any mods, but like the first mod I saw did actually have like adding elf ears and stuff, which would be pretty cool. Some of the details here, they'll probably have to update in time. Like, you know, the hair goes inside. Oh, wow. She just picked that up with her bare ass hands. That was clearly she has superpowers too. So your character also has like these like pick solutions and stuff. So you can like have things that your sim essentially or your para wants instead of your normal stuff. So I can't believe she picked that up with her bare ass hand. Ooh, I get a reward? Cool. So it had me I have like essentially tutorial stuff that I can do. I like that the pizza's like steaming, even though it didn't take a piece out. Okay, she's cleaning up. And you can, and it's really cool. Here, let me show you this other thing. So you actually make your like, you may know like Sims, like you pick like 3 traits from them and that's it, and then some likes and dislikes. Well, for this, you kind of get, as Lord said, you get kind of like D&D style. So you get a certain amount of points that you have to put in and like decide how your character is going to be. You get to pick 1 vibe, 1 social pick, and 1 talent pick for their lifestyle. And then you also pick if they're like an early bird, a night owl, if they're vegetarian or not, and also what they're like cleaning. Like, are they a messy person? Are they normal? Are they a clean freak? like some general like stuff like that. And, oh, that one's down here. Yeah. So lifestyle, sleeping habits, night owl, cleaning habits, normal. So you can really kind of like round your character and actually kind of have them like more of a person, I guess. And they have like their skills here. There's like the job stuff. So I have a job. So I'm going to be a store clerk for a plant shop. It shows like my hours, mood, all that. It shows like people that I know. I don't have no idea who the person is. Must have been some random person to talk to. Household inventory, your goals, and then that. So all that's pretty cool. And this shows her what she's doing. She has the time of the day, and then your schedule here. Let's see. Can I put it away? Take a portion. Can I put away the food? Not. I don't want to throw it away. Can you have leftovers? Oh, she's doing something on her phone. Just checking social media, apparently. Okay, so what else can you do? So you can read a book from a shelf. They have many different options. You can set up autosave, which is pretty cool. Got a little laggy there. You can watch TV, browse channels. You could go and like learn about things on the computer, play a video game. You can play Among Us, play Boyfriend Dungeon, Dwarf Fortress, or play Outbound. Okay, so I actually found that out recently. So another game, Outbound, I think they also made that game, which is also another popular a game that actually yeah, you can read fanfics too. Oh, she's already playing. She was playing a game on her phone, I think. That's funny. Outbound was actually a game that Jace told me about recently that he wants to play eventually, which is like a multiplayer like camper survival game kind of. It's like, oh yeah, straight up, yep, an RV kind of like you're just playing the game. That's pretty awesome. That's super cool. I saw you playing it. I was very tempted because it's already on my wish list. I knew about it before Paralives, before they talked about it, and I saw that it's in a bundle. But it was like right now, finances are a little tight, so I didn't want to spend like $50-something on both when I just wanted to do this for the stream and stuff. So, plus it's a multiplayer game, and I would want to play it with other people, and I didn't know at the time other people other than I saw you playing it passing, but I know that like other people can't buy it right now, so I figured it didn't hurt to wait. Oh, that's really interesting. Was it one of those that you already had one of the games, so actually the discount was more because of the bundle? Because I've definitely done that before when I went to go get a game, and it was just like, complete your collection, and it's like, this game's 10% off, but it's 15% off if you do it as a complete collection. Yeah, exactly. So it's I definitely look at those too. We'll get Outbound eventually, Jace. You know, I gotta wait for like you and Arrow to get it too, so we can play it together. You're the one who mentioned wanting to play. Rena then can play with us too. Oh, that's nice. I mean, any time that you can get an extra savings is nice. They even got the clicky clacks of the keyboard. I think I got like grass coming through the ceiling or something. I know what's in the shed. That's fair. Aren't we all that person sometimes, though? But yeah, so, fair. I do think I could keep just playing this game, honestly, but I do think it is 10:12, and I do have to get up at 6 a.m. So I'm going to probably have to start here, winding down. Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad that you followed. I always stream, well, always in quotations. The majority of time I stream at Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We do have a Discord if you're interested in joining it. It's not always the most active, but I do post new content and when we go live, and sometimes we chill out there. But yeah, Saturdays at 7 p.m. I think I'll probably just continue playing this, honestly. We've kind of just cracked the service, and I think a lot of people still want it to do more. I would say I would do a random stream as I do sometimes during the week, but this week's gonna be pretty busy. I have some extra hours for work and just some stuff going on, so if I could, I would, but I have some stuff going on, so yeah. So that will be the plan at the moment. I'm sure. I know I have a different little con thing going on this weekend with some friends, but I think I should still be able to stream on Saturday. I shouldn't have any issues with that. So, but we should raid out, definitely. This has been really fun. What is Misfit playing? Hold on, let me see what Misfit is playing quick before I raid out. I think they're playing some kind of... Okay, Misfit is definitely playing some really silly friend swap looking game called Crash Out Crew, which looks super fun. So we're gonna raid out to her. For those that do not know Misfit, she is a really cool VTuber who is an artist who makes her own model, and she does a lot of different like friend swap games like I do, and she's super nice. So I will raid out to her, but yes. So next week I will do more of this. Obviously come into the Discord. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys make your make your para or build stuff, definitely show us in the Discord. Show us your character. Show us, you know, what you're building, all that. And we will see you guys next time for more of the chaos. Say hi to Misfit, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye. He is climbing up here.